guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is my no spend review for the second week of February, which is the 8th until the 14th. So first of all, happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, no matter who you were spending it with. I hope it was a very lovely day. So, excuse me, today I want to go through the previous week with you, just things like what I did to save money or money kind of things, what I wanted to spend my money on, how I saved money, and how I spent my money and different things like that. So, excuse me. So, things I did money-wise this week. So, to save money, I did not renew my Disney Plus account. So, I love Disney Plus and I will be getting it back 100%. But I've kind of watched, I'd say, most of it at this stage, and I actually didn't mean not to renew it. For some reason it wouldn't renew, even though there was money in my account, and then I went into it and I said retry, it didn't renew, and then I said try new card, so I tried re-entering the card again as if it was a new card, and it still wouldn't renew. So I don't know why, because it's saying that there was no money, but there was. I knew there was, so because I have online banking, but it wouldn't renew. And then after a while I thought about it and I was like, do you know what, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad thing if it was for like a week or two, a month or two, if I didn't renew Disney Plus. So what I'm going to do is just leave it alone for a while, and once in a few months time maybe get it back again, maybe in April around my birthday. So next thing I did is I watched The Minimalist. So if you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix at the moment, and I know this isn't strictly money related, but at the same time I think by being more minimal, it helps you to stop spending, because you're stopping spending on things that you don't need or want or won't use, you know. So I thought that watching this might be a good motivation to not buy more stuff that I didn't need. And yeah, it was quite good. It's kind of intense actually. I thought it was going to be a bit more, I don't know, not of a how-to, but I don't know, a bit more kind of informative or something, whereas it's more like about their lives and stuff, and it's kind of intense. So I think, yeah, everyone can get something from it, and it's a really good concept, but I wouldn't watch it again. Also Dave Ramsey's in it, which is pretty cool, because as you might know, I'm kind of following Dave Ramsey plan at the moment. I read the book, or I finished the book, The Total Money Makeover, and I finished that on Audible. I'll leave a link below there, and I will probably listen to it again. It was really good, and I got even family members and everything, my brother on board and stuff, so that was pretty cool. Next thing I did was join Facebook groups. So I joined a few Facebook groups on kind of frugal living and things like that, because I really believe that you can never find too many tips on how to save money or be frugal, or, you know, learn more things. So I am currently joined to 3 of them. One is Budget Girls one, another one is Lara, I can't remember her full name, she's a long name, and I only kind of found her recently. She's on YouTube, and her group is really good, so I totally recommend that. I'll leave a link to her below. And another, oh, 2 more actually, and they're just kind of random ones that I found, but I'm really enjoying them at the moment. So this week as well, I've been looking for like side hustles. I have thought about just going back to work, as in looking for a new job, because where I worked actually closed down due to the current situation and will not be reopening. So I have thought about maybe going back to work. The only problem is I don't want to catch COVID, and I don't want to put myself in the way of it, because I am surrounded with a lot of high risk people, and I know that if I start a job that puts me in the way of a lot of people, then I won't be able to see the people I care about even more, because they are high risk and I couldn't risk it for them. It also means I'm putting Joe in that position, because he's in contact with me, so he wouldn't be able to see his family or friends either. So then I was looking online for jobs online. I did find a couple, but I didn't find any that were suitable. Some of them were only like part-time, and they were actually it just wasn't even worth it, like not even hours wise but money wise or anything to do it. So I couldn't really find anything suitable, but I did look. So then I was thinking about, okay, well, what about side hustles? What about side hustles? So I already have my Etsy store, which I love, and I'll leave a link below. It's just all handmade knitted items by myself, and I've been doing that for not 2 years, no, a year, over a year now. So I absolutely love that. It's really kind of a passion project for me. Everything on there is completely handmade by myself, and I love, you know, packaging them all up and like making it really personal as well and sending it all out and everything. So definitely have that. But I was looking, you know, more for other kind of side hustles that I could do that could bring in some extra money. You know, I've heard a lot about, you know, flipping things, you know, like clothes or products, things like that. And like maybe going on like Fiverr or things like that, because obviously I've been blogging for a long time, so I'll leave the blog below. And there's loads of content on there. I do about 5 blog posts a week, so it's usually every working day. And yeah, there's loads of content there, but because I have those kind of skills, I was thinking maybe I could offer those skills and things like that. So, and I was also thinking maybe that I could do kind of helping in the community, but in a different way, as in, you know, dog walking or pet sitting, things like that. That would be much safer, but also would help to bring in a little bit of money and something I would enjoy as well, because I'm hoping to open my own little doggy grooming salon soon, hopefully, and I will have a lot more of that to come in the future. But because of that, I mean, I do that because I love dogs, love animals. So if I could do kind of like an animal dog related side hustle, I'd be really happy with that. So yeah, anyway, this week looking for side hustles. I haven't done anything just yet, but I will update you if that happens. Let's see, so I saved on my insurance this week, which is fantastic. I saved €200 on my insurance, so delighted about that. What else? I spent money on this week. So this week I spent money on Valentine's Day, about €20 on Valentine's Day, creating a car kit, which you will see in the next video. So that was all about making my car safe and everything like that. So I spent a little bit of money on that. And actually I think I mentioned that in the last week. That might have actually been last week. Yeah, actually no, that was last week, so that's fine. And then I did get McDonald's this week, but it was just one of those weeks I think we need a little bit of a treat. You know, it was a really good weekend, because another thing I have to share with you is that yesterday we actually found a house. So we are moving soon. So those of you that don't know, during COVID, we decided that we needed to kind of move where we were. It just didn't suit us as much anymore, even though we loved it over there, but we decided we wanted to be closer to family. So we were looking for a house to move. This was before, no, it was when we weren't in lockdown, but it was still during the kind of thing. So we were looking for houses. Obviously we didn't find any, and then Joe's parents kindly said, would you like to stay here in between the time while you're waiting and looking for a house in the area, because we were looking for one more out this direction. We were living an hour away that way, and we wanted to live a bit closer out this way. So we thought that it would last only for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, possibly 2, but it has now been 5, nearly 6 months, and we kind of were really looking, you know, and getting on board with it, because although we are so grateful for being here and everything they have offered us and done for us, at the same time it's time we need to go back and have our own space and our own place and everything again. So we found a house this weekend, which obviously is going to up our expenses and things like that, but it is needed. And the thing is as well, with this house as well, it will give us an option to buy as well. So at the moment we are moving in kind of with the intention of seeing how we feel about the place, love the place, which is great because a lot of places you don't have that option to actually try before you buy, kind of thing. So I'll let you know how that all kind of develops, but at the moment we are just moving in to see how it all goes on a 6-month lease, and then I will of course update you if we decide that we are going to, it's going to be our forever home, really. It's a beautiful place. It's about half an hour away, and it has a little bit of land and everything, so we are delighted about that. But of course it does up the money, and of course if we are deciding that we are going to buy it, it is going to give us more of a kind of intense reason to start saving, because we don't really have the money right now, but over the next few months we obviously have to knuckle down and, you know, I mean, it's a good thing we're doing a no buy anyway, because I'm already in that mind frame, but now it gives us a more even stronger reason, a stronger why to why we're doing this. So yeah, I think that's everything. Things I wanted to buy. The only thing I wanted to buy was lunch in a convenience store in Centra. I really wanted to just get a roll or something like that, and I was already at home, so but the shop isn't too far away. But I was just too lazy to cook, and I was too lazy to do anything, and I was like, oh, you know, I just love to go get a roll and you know, like can of Fanta or something like that, and just a nice easy lunch, and it's already made and cooked by somebody else. But I didn't. I actually made one at home, a roll, and we actually had rolls. I didn't even realize it, so I just made a roll and made my own, and yeah, it was grand. So that's the only thing, because this week we kind of when I was, you know, because spending money on Valentine's Day and different things, there's so much going on, and we were looking at the house and stuff like that, I didn't really feel the need to buy anything. And then McDonald's was kind of a celebratory thing, or you know, just, I don't know, a treat. It's like Valentine's weekend, we found a house, you know, whatever. So it was a bit of a treat. I know it's not the fanciest treat in the world, but we're in level 5. Literally every place is closed, and who doesn't like a bit of McDonald's every now and then, you know? So it was definitely a treat for us. So that was how my week went this week. Please leave me a comment below and let me know how you're getting on, if you're doing a no buy or no spend, or if you have any tips or tricks or anything like that, or tips for moving, because next week it's going to be just a lot of moving and sorting things out. So we won't be moving in this week. It's probably going to be next week that we're moving in, because they have to get the house ready, because there was other people living there, so they're all moving out, and then they're getting cleaners in, you know, all that jazz. So I am going to start packing, however, at the moment this week, because I don't like rushing things, so I'd like to just be packed, move, off you go. Sorry. So yeah, that's everything. Like I said, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear all your thoughts. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new here. I'd love to see you back here again as we continue this on, because all of a sudden my year just got a little bit more crazy. So I think that it's going to is definitely going to up my game in the whole saving and frugal living. So if you want to see that, then be sure to stick around. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back here very soon. Bye.